Good morning, Captains. I'm Carson Eungard.
And I'm Komarzec. Today is May 18th, and here are your daily announcements.
Senior all-night party tickets will be on sale next Monday and Tuesday during lunches.
Hunter Jackson recently traveled to Washington State for the Archery World Field Team Trials and earned a spot on the U.S. Women's Compound Team that will be representing the United States and France this August. Congratulations, Hunter.
If you are interested in student council for next year, see Ms. Victor or Mr. Burlingame for an application.
Congratulations to Ms. Heidinger for being this week's Teacher of the Week.
And now here's Mo Scott with the nutritional tip of the day.
What's up, Captain? It's Mo Scott, and I'm here with Marina Hartman with the nutritional fact of the day.
It is better to eat the actual fruit than it is to drink the juice. Juice often has a lot of added sugar without the nutritional benefits of the actual fruit.
Thank you. And back to you guys in the studio.
From today through June 11th, HOSA is holding a Band-Aid drive for William Beaumont Children's Cancer Center. There are boxes in every classroom. We can only accept boxes that have not been opened. Remember, the Band-Aids are for kids, so make them fun.
And now for sports. Girls varsity tennis is away versus Rochester at the MHSAA Regional at 8 a.m. Girls varsity softball is away at the Ann Arbor Tournament at 11 a.m. And the boys and girls varsity track and field is away at the MHSAA Regional at Milford at 1 p.m.
Kettering Fall sideline cheer tryouts will be June 5th, 6th, and 7th in the South Gym. June 5th is a clinic from 6 to 8 p.m. June 6th is another clinic from 6 to 8 p.m. And June 7th is the tryouts at 3 p.m. with an announcement on who made it at 7. A current sports physical is required. Also, there is a mandatory parent meeting on June 5th at 8 p.m. in the cafeteria.
The Kettering Varsity Dance and Palms team tryouts for the fall season will be on June 6th, 7th, and 8th. June 6th will be in the South Gym from 3 to 6 p.m. The 7th will be in the cafeteria from 3 to 4:30 p.m. And the 8th will also be in the cafeteria from 3 to 6 p.m. Please wear appropriate dance clothes and bring tennis shoes or dance shoes. A current sports physical and a recent copy of grades are required. Attendance for all 3 days is mandatory.
Anyone interested in joining the equestrian team? Next fall, please leave your... Oh, I apologize. For next fall, please leave your name and phone number in the main office.
Kettering's 50th anniversary books will be sold at all lunches. The book and DVD are $30.
On Monday, our very own Christian Kettenbeil sat down with the Voice finalist and Waterford resident Tony Luca for an exclusive interview.
He was a finalist on The Voice, a former Mouseketeer, and he's your neighbor. Tony Luca returned back to his hometown of Waterford this year to escape the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles and get back to his roots.
We were like, you know what, let's get out of Dodge. Let's take a year off or so. Let's get back to Michigan where, you know, the grandparents, the uncles and aunts and cousins, and a huge support system for the kids.
Tony grew up in Waterford as a normal kid, but with an incredible talent. He became interested in music at a young age and soon discovered that he may have a future in the business.
I remember one of my first earliest impressions was Kiss. It just flipped me out that was possible, and man, that was rock stardom. That was as big and interesting as you could get, and I remember thinking I wanted to do something like that.
Not too much later, Luca landed a spot on the hit TV show Mickey Mouse Club, where he got to display his talents to the whole nation alongside popular artists such as Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake. Life
Exploded for me at that point. I went from a small town, you know, fairly conservative upbringing to, whoa, you know, the endless horizons, and it was really cool.
After Mickey Mouse Club, Tony and his fellow cast members went their separate ways, and each of them pursued their dreams differently.
I had spent plenty of time in this whole, you know, corporate entertainment machinery thing, and I wanted to go the other way completely, and so I did, and I don't regret that. But I knew at the time that I was clearly taking the path less traveled.
And then, just last year, Tony's life changed, taking him and his music to the next level.
Oh, yeah. just will not seem to leave my mind.
Tony auditioned for NBC's show The Voice and was an instant hit. For him, it was a way to give back to all of his supportive fans.
For me on The Voice, it was like an effort to prove my fans right. You know, like it was a celebration for my friends and family and fans that had for so long been, you know, championing my cause and rooting for me and buying records and coming to shows and buying tickets and T-shirts and God knows whatever else I put out, just to say that they, you know, that they were feeling what I was doing all those years. And here was this opportunity for me to show the world what they had been supporting all this time.
I get so lost sometimes.
And then, midway through the show, came one phrase that changed the course of Tony's performances and his musical career.
I just find you to be very one-dimensional.
I'll always look back on that as being like, okay, yeah, I'll never come across as one-dimensional again.
Still believe, yeah.
And from there, he and his coach Adam Levine aimed to be as far from one-dimensional as possible. Unfortunately, despite reinventing himself on live television, Tony came in third place behind fellow contestants Juliet Sims and Jermaine Paul.
The finalist in third place is Tony Luca.
Although Tony didn't win, he has big plans for the future and hopes to continue making more aggressive music such as the songs he performed on The Voice.
Now, through my newfound exposure and my ties to Adam, you know, I mean, it sounds cliche, but the sky kind of is the limit now, and that's the stage of the game we're kind of at now, and for me, that takes a lot to get my head around.
Now, if you're hoping to catch Tony live locally, you're going to have to wait a little while, but he assures us that there are plans in the works for a big local show.
I've got some friends in town that work for Live Nation, who is, you know, one of the largest, probably the largest concert promoter and network of venues in America. They used to be Clear Channel, now they're Live Nation, and they kind of want to maybe help us with a homecoming thank you show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Here in town somewhere, and you know, definitely all about that.
Aside from showing his gratitude through a possible local show, Tony wishes to extend his thanks to all of his local supporters and fans.
I just want to like wrap everybody up in a big old bear hug and say thank you. You know, I mean, there's really nothing. It's to the point where it's like I'm a man of words. You know, at least I like to think I am, and I try to find every which way to say the same thing over and over again. But you think after a while, thank yous doesn't cut it. You know, like you really want to express. I know I'm grateful, but no, I'm really, it's a little more than that. Especially because of the results, you know, I mean, it really helped push me through. You know, it's one thing to know you've got the love and support of your family, but this was an actual campaign. This was getting votes to get pushed through to the next stage of the game, and I made it all the way to the final.
Reporting for WK Today, this is Christian Kettenbeil.
Calling out for you. I can't love nobody but you. No one makes my sun shine the way you do. And after all the pain that I put you through, I know it's too late for what we once knew. So I guess I'll wait, 'cause I can't love nobody but you.
That's all for today, Captains. I'm Komarzec.
And I'm Carson Eungard. We leave you today with the joke of the day, followed by the Student Council campaign speeches. Don't forget to cast your vote in seminar.
Hi, this is Mrs. Werner with the joke of the day. What did the girl Candy say to the boy Candy who would not stop asking her out on dates? Stop pestering me!
My name is Cheyenne Chambers, and I'm running for Student Council President. Class of 2013, my fellow students and friends, our senior year is quickly closing in on us. We have so much to look forward to. Our last summer before college, our last first day of school, our last homecoming week, and so much more. I know we all have ideas about how to make our senior year our greatest. That is why it is imperative that you elect a Student Council President who represents our class as a whole. Someone who has been a dedicated member of Student Council for the past 3 years and Vice President for the last 2. Someone who is responsible, My name is Cheyenne Chambers, and I'm running for Student Council President. Class of 2013, my fellow students and friends, our senior year is quickly closing in on us. We have so much to look forward to. Our last summer before college, our last first day of school, our last homecoming week, and so much more. I know we all have ideas about how to make our senior year our greatest. That is why it is imperative that you elect a Student Council President who represents our class as a whole. Someone who has been a dedicated member of Student Council for the past 3 years and Vice President for the last 2. Someone who is responsible, approachable, retains good leadership skills, and genuinely cares about the opinions of individuals. Student Council is an organization dedicated to bettering our high school experience and to strengthening our school community. I would be honored to lead Student Council and represent our class, helping to make sure our senior year is our greatest as Waterford Kettering captains.
Class of 2013, it's crazy, we're seniors. It goes by so fast, and there's so many things to look forward to in your senior year. Our final homecoming, powder puff, senior pictures, Mr. Kettering, and a lot of these events and stuff, and all the perks of being a senior is it's put on by student council, and being re-elected as your class president, it'd be my job to make our senior year the best that it could possibly be, and I'm really excited, and I hope I can get this opportunity to make our senior year the best and the most amazing senior year could be. Thank you very much.
I'm Ian Perkin, and I would like to be your senior class president. I feel I would make a good senior class president because I have very strong leadership skills that I've acquired over the years, whether it was just from Boy Scouts, group projects, or just everyday life experiences. I am also a perfectionist, so if I mess something up, I make sure I go back and do whatever it is I was doing correctly, whether that was just drawing a pair of fuzzy bunny slippers or something stupid like that. I have a very simple set of goals to achieve for next year. If I am elected, I will make sure teachers know how much time we need for passing time, and in order to do this, I myself will start off slowly, getting to classes and speed up as needed. I will do the same for lunches. And last but not least, I will reintroduce to the student council the idea of a student run challenge day to help reduce the amounts of fights that we have at the end of every year. Although I do want you guys to keep in mind that this may not happen for quite some time, and it may not even be put into effect until after we graduate. I do want you all to know that in order for these goals to work, I will need as many people behind me as I can get, and I'm not saying anything that I'm not already willing to do. I would really like to better the student body and to make people happier and feel safer coming to school every day. Also, if I were elected, I believe I can make our hectic school year next year easier, so that's one less thing for everybody to worry about. I would love to lead you and serve you throughout our last and greatest year of high school. Thank you so much for listening. Perkins signing off.
Hey, class of 2013, I'm Connor Newton, and I'm running for your class vice president. Next year, it's our final year. Can you believe it? It's finally here. And we really want to go out with a bang and make the impact and establish the legacy that we want to be remembered for. And that starts with having a strong student council and a strong senior administration that is willing to step it up and do the job that needs to be done in order to make next year the best year that it can be. Whether you're a senior, a junior, a sophomore, or an incoming freshman, we want next year to be a great year. And for the class of 2013 and for next year as a whole, student council is going to be changing. We're going to make it a more open environment. We're going to be doing more, and we need a strong senior class that's willing to step it up and take the reins with regard to making this new student council, or just change student council, an even better experience for everyone. And whether it's organizing dances and making them better, or just doing more events and being more active and involved in the school, it's our job as a senior class to lead the way and to make the difference and to be the role models that, you know, we would want. And so that's really important. And I want to be a part of that. So make the right choice, choose the right people that'll do the job to the best of their ability, and that'll make the difference that we want to see. Like I said, it's our final year. It's our final chance to really leave our mark on this school and to make it the kind of place that we want it to be for future students. So I'm Connor Newton, and I'm hoping you guys will give me a shot at being your vice president.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn Snyder, and I would like to become Student Council's treasurer. This has been my first year on Student Council, and it's encouraged me to become an official. I'm aware taking on the role of Kettering's treasurer comes with a lot of responsibilities, but I wouldn't want to take on the position if I didn't think I could handle it. I take responsibility upon myself. I care a lot about my academics. I share the common concerns every Kettering student has. I worry about the changes next year in my grades too. Also, I make conscious decisions to positively represent our school on and off campus. Having the title treasurer a part of my identity would be such an honor, and the expectations are ones I vow to live up to. So please accept me as next year's Student Council treasurer.
Hey there, Kettering. I'm Kenzie Cush, running again to be your class president. My motto is work hard today for a better tomorrow. I'm willing to work hard for you because of next year's changing schedule. I have plenty of ideas I want to put into effect from conferences, camps, and forums I've been to. I will consider everyone else's ideas as well, because I want Kettering to be an uber cool school. The only way I can do this is if you vote for me, Kenzie Cush, to be your junior class president. Have a great day, captains.
Hey Kettering class of 2013, this is Jenna Highfield here recorded for you. Here I am, yet again, to smooth you, my favorite people, voting for me one more time. So yes, this is Jenna Highfield's speech for the upcoming elections for the Student Council. I'm running for junior class president, and I want you people to vote for me. We are already halfway through our high school years at Kettering. Yep, insert cheers if you want to. However, we have 2 more years left at the school, which brings me into next year. I know the school days will definitely be different than they are now. So we will have some things to get used to. But have no fear, we will still have the activities our wonderful student council puts on for the entire Waterford Kettering population. So, future juniors, yes, we are going to be coming into a new system at Kettering, and I know it's scary. And now, here I am in front of you saying, I, Jenna Highfield, want to be your voice. That is, the voice of opinion when it comes to things going on within the school. Your outlook on what's going on matters to the people in the Student Council. I have been class president position for our freshman and sophomore years at this school. And during those years, I have been an active member of the Student Council and would like to continue on being your class president. So, remember, on voting day, to vote Jenna Highfield for junior class president.
Hello, my name is Garrett Zimmerman. I know how to speak up and fight for what I believe in. I really like helping out our school and the people in our school. I know what our school lacks on and what we need to improve on, and I have a plan to improve our school. So please, vote for me for sophomore class president.
Hi guys, my name is Andrea Sanchez, and I'm running for sophomore student class president. I feel like I would be really good for this position because I'm experienced. I've been a leader in many clubs, societies, and groups. I love doing these kinds of activities because I feel like I can make a change in something or someone in this world. Many of my peers can tell you how much I love doing these kinds of things and my passion for leadership. Since I've come to Kettering, I've been involved in many things, including PPI, student council, marching band, and many other things as well. I'm also currently the freshman student council president, and I'm in a leadership elective, which is a lot of fun. I've always loved working with my friends in my school, and I've always loved to share your guys' ideas with the council, and I could bring in the ideas that you guys have proposed, like the glow dance or the spring dance, which would be really cool. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be a surprise if I would want to work with my friends in my school again to make it another great year. Thank you, and remember to vote for Andrea Sanchez, your next sophomore student council president.